world and knew the world and saw in me what I didn't see in myself. And them prostitutes took me under their wing when I was in show business, and they didn't try to get in no bed with me. They were schooling me. That's why today, give me all the whores in the world, because I know what to do with a woman now.
My bitch suck a good dick, now she was practicing. Observed it when she served it, spaced out like an acronym. She said she didn't fuck him, now she just had took a nap with him. Passionate feelings, they can expose a person's inner you. I'm just not into you. I have the right to change my mind, as do you, bitch. I stay on some new shit, exclusive when I do it, cause my music make your pussy throb. Feelings have you still it down the cookie jar. You even sell ass, so get a job. I'm not a law, I'm a subordinate. So repeat the shahada. Others can be born again. Took heed to the warning, then a crack dealer, scally tramp. Explain to me the procedures on how to move extravagant in hardcore habitats. Avoiding inexactness. I show me when I was moaning my fat bitch. If you share knowledge, I like to match it. If I can, I want to learn from you. Inspired by the ibadah or servitude. My words are food. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now listening to the sounds of Pariah Radio. Hosted by the Almighty.
What, the third episode?
Third episode.
Back again.
Almighty Sam Hill,
my man, Mr. A.L.
Dre. In the house. Here we are on S.STREET Media.
S.STREET. It's our new home.
New home.
We came from another spot.
We used to have another situation.
Who heard the cat lady? People say she's crazy just because she has a few dozen cats.
Yo, we ain't talking no shit. We just here. New spot. Enjoying ourselves. Happy to be here. Give us a round of applause.
But listen, man, we deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's situations that occur, and you know we just want to be humble with how we treat people.
Yes.
And because we want people to treat us a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I personally, I don't like cat ladies. Okay, it's just what it is. I listen. I'll just gonna keep it 100. Okay, that we had a new home. Okay, it's all love to everybody who has helped Pariah Radio in the previous life or wherever.
Yes.
But as of right now,
like Bob Barker, we prefer spade. What's it? Spade and neutered. We moving to the next thing. S.STREET Media.
Yo, you just said spade and neutered. Yo, you is a bug. This is definitely the new situation, and I just want to say to everybody out there, we love y'all, and if y'all don't love Pariah Radio, that's why we are Pariah, baby. Yo.
They don't love us, but they will learn to love us.
You don't gotta love me. Fuck
you gotta love
too.
us.
I don't care. Like, listen, it's not the end of the day. I had to curse out a lady this morning. I said, yo, you don't want to give me no money?
Wait. Why were you? What's the situation and why you cursing her out for?
Okay, listen, I don't care. Look, Sarah, I told you, Sarah.
Oh,
don't be calling me 4 in the morning, talk about, yo, I miss you. Do I love you? No, I don't. Okay, you didn't give me no money when I was hungry. And I said, yo, I'm hungry, bitch. Send me some couple dollars. You said yeah and ghosted me. Okay, bitch, so what you talking about your business? What business I got to do with you? Nothing. Okay, I cursed out 4 in the morning. I was sleeping. Don't wake me up drunk.
All right, that just came from nowhere.
That's
but
what it is.
All right, that's a Samism.
This is what it is.
It's a sandwich.
Yo, God, we gonna call those sandwiches.
Sam will take a bite out of it if you wake him up early in the morning. It's a sandwich.
You know what's crazy? I was actually up though, but you know, we don't give nobody that. When you call me 4 in the morning and you want to talk because you're drunk, I'm gonna act like I was sleeping. What you talking about? You don't be waking me up like this. I was already up doing whatever.
He's plotting out the day.
Exactly. It was good with you though, Dre.
Same old shit. Just trying to be somebody.
But you already that nigga. You've been that nigga.
Yeah, but when you get comfortable and think you are somebody, you don't work as hard. So I'm always trying to be somebody. I already know I am, so don't need nobody pitying and all this other shit. But
somebody.
You wake up trying to do better than you did the last day, you're gonna achieve some shit.
Well, you got an opportunity. You wake up breathing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the first step. The fact that you actually woke up, you got a chance to do some shit.
Because you can wake up on the other side, man. You gonna be sick with your life.
Yeah, the other side is not an option right now. We got too much shit to do.
Definitely.
All right, so I'm looking at this list. We always kind of just flow, but we got our list of things that we either want to talk about.
We like to have our shit together.
Or if it's a normal conversation on the phone that we having, it goes left and right, but we try to center it a little bit more.
And these type of conversations, because people have been saying lately, like, yo, y'all mesh well, you have a great chemistry. Because this is conversations that we have on the phone.
Yes, these are conversations. So we're gonna talk a little bit. I was pushing for Sam to play like 2 more joints. So we gonna after we finish, doing what we do for a little bit, we gonna play an old joint or a new joint.
I got some shit. I was going through the files because I posted something on Instagram today. I posted a little video of the S.STREET or whatever promoting the joint, and I had to just let it be known that the album and the book is still coming. So I'm gonna stop smoking weed and finish the job.
All right. So I told him we're gonna write that book. Don't sit down and worry about typing stuff and whatever. Just get a microphone, a recorder, record yourself, speak in.
And I did 9 parts already, right, Dre? I got 9 parts just to let y'all know out there.
Speaking it into life.
I got 9 parts of the book already done, and I had slacked off a bit. But Dre hit me up out of the blue and said, "Yo, man, you need to finish that book. You need to get the video because Dre is going to be the author of my book. So, yo, don't be trying to come through and trying to steal somebody's vibe and all that shit because Dre got that."
Wait, did I know I was going to be the author?
Listen, we spoke about it, but maybe, we need to smooth some things out already. You know what I'm saying?
Just bring your words to life type thing.
Straight up. It's going to be a classic. And the first 3, what I was going to do was the first 3 projects that I dropped of the Sam Hill story, the preface, epilogue, and the preface story and epilogue is going to be the soundtrack for the book.
So now, would you arrange the book the same way you would arrange an album? Meaning, chapters could be actually a song. Did you ever see the Luke Cage Power Man first season or no?
I seen some of it, but somebody gave me that idea, Dre, that I should, for the chapters of the book, I could use them like the songs from the album or whatever.
That's the reason why I asked that. First season of Luke Cage.
Okay.
Each episode was named after like a Gangstar song.
What? Yeah. Oh shit!
So each episode applied to a Gangstar song, and it applied to the whole episode. So when you writing the book and you get in the flow, like you said, each song or each name of the chapter could be one of your songs. You tie all that shit together.
Yo, because here's the thing, because I don't want to spread too much information, but I do got some fans that's checking for me, and I gotta let them know. Y'all can come to my everything on social media is Mo Miller Presents. My Instagram is Mo Miller Presents 7. What I was gonna do with this, right, is the album is called, we gonna put don't bite my shit. You don't bite it. Yeah. It's called Hardcore Righteousness, right? Okay. And what I was gonna do with that is that's going to also be the title of the book.
Okay.
So it's going to be like a cross promotion. You know what I'm saying? The book is Hardcore Righteousness, the album is Hardcore Righteousness, and the soundtrack to the book is my first 3 projects, the autobiography of that. Yeah. So that's on audio. So being that this is my autobiography on book, I'm going to give you an autobiography of that shit that comes with that. And, you know, it's going to be like a cross promotion, man, and it's going to be crazy. So that was 3 parts, and this is going to be 5 parts. But when I drop the first EP, it's going to be a double EP, the album, and then another double EP.
All right, so what about last week when we mentioned re-releasing stuff? Will any of the re-releases be part of the whole?
Yeah, with the book, the first 3 projects is going to be re-released with that as the soundtrack, because I dropped the first 2 on Chopped Heron Records, and we're going to talk about Chopped Heron Records in the future. Bob Lippich, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about Bob Lippich.
Give me a little piece about it since you dangled it out there.
Okay,
who is Bob Lippich?
Yes.
And what's the name of the record label?
Chopped Heron Records.
All right, Chopped Heron Records, and the name of the dude is
Bob Lippich, the devil. Okay, this devil had DJ Crow reach out to me in about 2014. So this is what the situations with those people, right? When they did what they did, right, and they went their way, right? When they did that, this is when the deals started coming in. Okay, quite a few, and I didn't know how large these people was overseas. I didn't know a Chopped Heron or a Low Tech or a Tech 9 or not the rapper Tech 9. I don't know what the fuck none of these peoples is. Yeah. I don't know none of these record labels. I'm from the Bronx. So
and where'd you say they were from?
They from over there, I think, in London or England, some shit like that. And I didn't know there was a large vinyl distribution company. So when Homeboy was doing what he was doing, trying to do what he was did, and he went his way, and whatever happened, I caught myself trying to represent myself. And instead of getting those couple of thousands, I should have got several more thousand. To where I drop classes, but then they think they got I'm a sucker. So what I should play today,
you got it with you,
is.
We gonna get to it. Wait, you got to make sure you got it.
Let me see if I got it. It's a song called Quality Assurance. Okay. And Bob Lippich don't want this song called because he was popping so much shit in the emails because it's a rapper. We gonna get to it. It's a rapper that was supposed to have been representing me. His confusion is kind of organized. Let's just say that.
Well, and I see what you did there.
And he is he's not the Pharaoh. Just say that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And there's no disrespect to nobody. We just want to get it clear on who we're talking about.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? He's not a Pharaoh.
Check to see.
You know what I'm saying? But he was calling himself trying to represent me and was trying to get chicken feed and be happy with it. I said, yo, do you know who these people are? These people have money and they such a way. And you talk about deals on this shit and 300,000, 400,000 on this bullshit. I want some motherfucking money like that. So maybe you could talk some deals, right? This motherfucker said, yo, say if they want to give you 1,200.
1,200.
I said, yo, what the fuck, nigga? I will. What? I said, yo, stop playing with me, God. You know what I'm saying? And this is the situations that be going on with the game because these niggas really be I don't got that joint.
All right, so you got something that's gonna hit them. Maybe not to the degree we're gonna have to just.
I'm gonna play that joint next week. I'm gonna play that joint next week. The joint that you know what's crazy?
What?
Because at the end of the song, right? It's a recording because he was talking so much shit on the email, like because I don't know what him and the prince was talking about because I'm the king. I'm the king, but my son, whatever he was talking about to him, he had this nigga thinking that I was something to play with, to where he was on the email talking about, you better get in the studio and get my music to me now, and you better do that. I got everything. So I'm like, yo, you know who you talking to, yo? Who you talking to like that? Oh, what? Get the fuck in there, get my money, get my studio. I said, yo, give me a call. Yeah, I'm calling you. Like he was some bad shit. I'm calling you. My phone had some type of record on it, and he was caught saying some shit that I put at the end of Quality Assurance, and we're gonna play that.
So we got to revisit that one.
We're gonna play that next week.
But what you got? Because we should probably dip into.
You want to dip into something right now?
We should dip into. You got to remind people of who you are. Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
When you're on the other mic, not just this mic.
Yo. God, you know what, man? I appreciate that, man, because I be having to let these niggas know who the fuck I am sometimes. And like my man 07 said at the show and prove, 07 said, I think I'm too humble. Oh, we got 07 is our guest next week too. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be here for our Father's Day special. Can we get a round of applause for that? We gonna be here for our Father's Day special because I'm gonna tell my story of me and my son, and we gonna showcase 07's music because that's my brother. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But this is a joint right here I'm gonna play called Extreme Wordplay. And this joint was supposed to have been on the album called Old Numbers by DJ Preservation. DJ Preservation used to be DJ for Yasin Bey, formerly known as Most Def, Dante, Black Dante, right? Good brother. And Preservation is Yakub's grafted devil. Like I told him that to his face, and he started crying. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, yo, you fucking devil, yo. So he did all that shit, and he was acting all crazy and shit. So when it was time I dropped my project, I dropped 2 projects or whatever. He used to drop his Old Numbers. He removed Extreme Wordplay from Old Numbers, right? And the project was a good project, but it ain't do shit because the best song on there you removed, devil. And so I took the show version of it because I was performing the new version of it that he had for Old Numbers because there's an original version I put on the epilogue. Yeah. But he made it a new version where he put a bass line, a little clicky noises and all that clicky shit. And I used to perform that version. What I did was took the show version and put new verses to it. New verses. I said verses.
Yeah,
I'm
we understood.
That's
more than one verse.
That was Reefers.
Yeah.
But
verses.
I did Extreme Wordplay over, and I sent a few shots to some people at the end of it, and I said,
wait, you sent shots to the people?
Listen, man, listen. But here's the thing, I'm not a subliminal motherfucker, though. I say your name.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. Like I tell, because niggas will be like, "Oh, yo, Samuel, you was talking about me. Yo, did I say your name?" Then I wasn't talking about you because I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? So this is a joint called Extreme Wordplay that was supposed to have been on Old Numbers. That was a major joint rock off Preservation, and a major joint rock. Dumbass, but you didn't do that, and I wish you all the best in life, brother. I still got a lot of beats that I paid for at the studio that I recorded. We gonna get to the shit later. We gonna get to some shit later because these niggas try to rob me. Yo, Extreme Wordplay right here. I'll press play right now. I'll press play on that right now.
I'm not saying I'm the best man, and I'm not saying I'm the greatest. I'm just saying if you're alive, you can't fuck with me. That's what I'm saying. Like everything else, you keep your opinion to yourself because I really don't care, man. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. My name is the Almighty Sam Hill. Mo Miller presents, man. Check this out, man. Yeah. Check me. It was the sign you said the mind that showed me life is what you make of it. You stopped it with the options when you told them about some gangster shit. You told them how to break the bitch. A rookie cause it's cookie right the pussy with his handkerchief. I wish a bitch would. Offended when the tender wanna ask me how my dick look. Bosses get accosted on the line with the fish hook. Complexions can be mistook. Extremely cause it comes from God. Rising from inside me as I'm feeding off the love bazaar. Optimism shows where the wonders are. Emphatic with the math where the numbers start. Creating what I said I want. Knowledge of myself, living discreet, complete elegance. Elephants in the room. The one you called a friend, he had ended up killing you. From interviews to extended clips. Can hold censorship around niggas surrendering. And you can take the bullets that were meant for him. Revenge is my temperament. For those that will oppose and the mentally impotent.
From Claremont Village to Soundview houses. My niggas stack thousands in spite of what you birds say. Please let it be known not different extreme wordplay. From Thursday to Thursday, I'm hated in the worst way. From Claremont Village to Soundview houses. My niggas stack thousands in spite of what you birds say. Please let it be known not different extreme wordplay. From Thursday to Thursday, I'm hated in the worst way.
The control over. Manishi is an old smoker. Impressions of the God revolve in my Golgotha. Hookers can pop chokers, but the earth I like to keep afar. Her third eye will observe by saying peace a lot. And though I like to keep her hard to go, the universe is based on echo. Children let go the hammer in the metro just to burn the member. Niggas ain't special, every action must return the sender. Can cause tremors like your Parkinson's disease. sparkling indeed. Shout to Washington, D.C. Heightened up my enlightener. Can start with the degrees. I am responsible for me. The dues I had to pay, they had a consequential fee. Acquire science of the projects from a monumental G who felt the presence of a God that had to contemplate defeat. Bitches keep me on repeat and think I can't make a beat. I can slow tap like I'm Hotep, shut down low-tech records with no effort. Say hell is respected. Who's next in the checklist? I'll send a shot to your necklace. An impressive narrow hole to your clavicle. My name is King Poetry. The prince is my bottom hole. My stop and go can make tropical weather breezy out. My baby mother need me now. That bitch like 300 pounds. The unwanted cow has to wonder now. Wow.
From Claremont Village to Soundview houses, my niggas stack thousands despite of what you birds say. Please let it be known not different than screen wordplay. From Thursday to Thursday, I'm hated in the worst way. From Claremont Village to Soundview houses, my niggas stack thousands despite of what you birds say. Please let it be known not different than screen wordplay. From Thursday to Thursday, I'm hated in the worst way.
I was liking that. That was funky.
It's called Extreme.
You said it wasn't mixed though, right?
Not really. That's my man E Noise, man. I recorded that with my man Noise and all that, man. It was just a quick, little floss over real quick. It wasn't even like a floss over to where it's like we could just go home, listen to it, and it'd be all right. He just did some real shit real quick so I could have something to go home and listen to. But I played it right now because you wanted to hear it. You ain't hear it, so I played it. You know
well, it's also about premiering stuff, whether it's fully mixed or whatever. Just,
Right. You got to have some shit.
Let me know who Sam Hill is.
You got to be ready. You know what I'm saying?
A refresher course.
Yes, sir.
A re-intro.
Yeah.
To the story, to the music, to all of that. All right, so I'm going to bounce around to leaving the studio last week after that great interview.
Right.
With
Sunyez, man.
Yes, shout out,
brother. Peace to Sunyez. Peace to the God.
That was my first time meeting him. That's your.
That's why I like them, baby. We was at the show Prove this weekend, man.
All right, so we leave the studio, hyped because it's a good show.
Right.
Go outside.
It is
taking pictures.
It is clay sky. It's a clay sky outside,
and it's dark.
It's clay.
Not understanding what was happening at first. I mean, I didn't understand until I got into the Uber. But heading out, it's like I wanted to grab my mask. I'm like, why am I struggling breathing wise a little bit? And we find out there is a fire in Canada, which is some movie shit.
That's fucking with us in Brooklyn.
Yes, how does a fire in Canada fuck with us in Brooklyn? Well, all of New York City, but
right.
We was in Brooklyn, so it's
right.
Brooklyn. And then it wasn't just like for a little while. Shit goes into the next day.
Shit is smelling and all that.
Yes.
I heard they let the kids stay home the next
day. I actually had the day off.
Oh, wow.
Because
you
the Board of Ed and whatever said, we don't want these kids, inhaling these fumes. And,
but you have them inhale this other shit and they come in and spread it.
There's some illegal weed burning in Canada, blowing down here type shit. All up in people's systems.
Okay, so do you think that was possibly like, people trying to fuck with the people's oxygen lungs and all that?
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't no conspiracy theorist, but how the fuck does like half of Canada or their forests and all that shit be on fire and it affect New York City?
Right.
Now, I don't know. I didn't really hear any other complaints from any other states in between. I'm sure it had to hit Detroit, had to hit somebody. But when I watched the news, all the complaints and all the pictures I seen
was New York, right?
Was New York.
Okay, so this is it probably was something. See, what I was thinking, like, because I'm weirdo like that. I was thinking because they trying to say something before about they was trying to block out the sun. Maybe this was a test to see if they could block out the sun and see what's gonna happen to niggas. See if it was going to affect us. It's not going to affect us. It's us.
Block out the sun just for niggas?
It's going to block out the sun to see if it was going to affect niggas or how it was going to help carbonless people, probably. You know what I'm saying? To see what was going to go. I don't know. No, I'm thinking of it because it was looking clay in the sky. It looked like Georgia clay in the skies of New York. That's
Georgia
what it looked
clay.
like. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just walking.
Looked like some Mad Max apocalypse, orange sky, yellow sun trying to fight through that you couldn't see at all.
Me recognizing who I am and everything I've been through in my life, Dre, I don't even really care, man. Like it's so much going on. Like, you know, I got a son out here in the world that's just drifting. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because I'm allowing it. It's because of, you know, the situation that's occurred with his mother. His Father's Day is coming up, and you know, when you look at things.
So what do you mean drifting?
When you look at things in life. And you see how the world is. You come outside, the sky look like Georgia clay.
Sky's drifting.
It's all types of shit. And you got a grown son out here in the world who people are purposely, you know, allowing him to drift. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it comes a point in time to where is that how much you're going to really continue to give a fuck about shit that don't matter. And my son matters to me, but when I think about shit like that and see the skies and see the world changing and see all these things happening with how they treating the original man, my son is an original man. And you know, people don't like original men, and if people don't like me and you don't like you just don't like my son. And you know, I just look at life like, yo, how is he looking at this shit? Like, what is he seeing in his mind? Because I know what he was like as a child, and when I see the world changing and shit like that, I just start thinking like, yo, what is my son seeing? What is he thinking about? Who is talking to him? Like, what does he know? Who is teaching him? You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, I try not to dwell on it no more because it make me want to like really like get angry, but you know.
Well, may not be dwelling on it, but obviously it's in your mind because you care. So you know,
I mean,
instead of holding that in, sometimes you got to speak on it.
Well, the thing is though, Dre, like I remember coming to my father as a kid, and I said, "Yo, Dad, can I come live with you?" And you know, my pops is Mo Miller. Like they know who Mo Miller is. Like I don't want to talk too crazy on Dad because he's still like my pops is 90 something right now. God bless the dad.
Yeah,
he still got 60 something, 70-year-old G's out here. Like dead ass. Like one time I had a conversation about my pops, and I was like, "Yo, Sam, man, that nigga was bugged out, man. He used to be bugging out, man. He wasn't around like that. He used to be acting funny." He was like, "Yo, because he can fucking be around, man. What the fuck you talking about, man? Like, yo, what you talking about? Like, what he supposed to do when you get money on that? Your father got money all day, all night. He could not be around. And so fucking what?" You know what I'm saying? This man is like 70 years
That's
old.
what he was saying to you.
To my face. And I couldn't say nothing. That's his man. You my man because you his man.
Yeah.
And he's dead. And he came to me. He was like, "Yo, Sam, like, yo, I'm about to go see you. Talking about Mo?" Because he just came. I'm like, "I'm about to go see Mo, man." I said, "Mo been dead since 2002. He started crying." You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, I just think about shit like that because I know how I had to drift in the world. I drifted, and it was fortunate for me. I learned how to adapt, and I was able to absorb and learn to play stupid, so these niggas could see who the true living is. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I just think about my boy, man. Like I don't like Father's Day. I don't like his birthday.
All right, so wait, you say you don't like Father's Day. Is that mainly because of your son? You don't like his birthday because the connection or lack of connection? What's the deal? Because
I was one of those fathers that tried. You know how they say niggas don't try? I was one of those fathers that tried, and people, you asked me for a baby I didn't want, and then change your mind. Because people tell you that's what you do. Edith Bunker. I had a fucking baby by the black Edith Bunker in the South Bronx. Edith Bunker.
Why? Right, so why Edith Bunker?
Because she was supposed to be a house. She was supposed to stay in the house. She was not supposed to be the one going outside and hanging and skating. That's not the one that does that. It's like there's certain people that you can let go outside.
Yeah.
And there's certain little girls you cannot let go outside because you know if you let them
can't
outside,
handle
it's not for them.
Yeah,
she was not like that.
Okay.
And I knew that. I knew that when I met her when we was kids. I knew that. And I knew what I was already doing. But the thing is that when, you know, the love of money is the root to all evil. And you know, the way situations occur, when you know somebody's stupid and you can break them, she was broken. And you know, she changed her mind on her son and she thought it was a joke to be an asshole, and my son is now drifting.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And my son is now drifting. And let me say one more thing before we get into it, Drake. Because I kind of got off on some other shit. Because when I talk about that little nigga, I get like, you know, some other shit. You know the saying how they talk about hitting the wall? A woman hit the wall about 27, 28 years old, and they hit the wall. And this stupid ass nigga, Minnesota money boss, right? We used to always talk about our BMs a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's older than me. And we used to always talk about our BMs. And I was going through a lot of shit as going into my 20s. Still doing what I'm doing, but I was, as a kid, this was my girl. And the way shit changed up, it was like kind of different because I never had nobody showing me nothing. I had the street start to teach me. And he would say to me like, yo, Sam Hill, don't get worried, man. This is what he said. Time is a woman's worst enemy. He said, yo, when you still going right here, Sam Hill, she's going to stop right here. He said, yo, Sam Hill, she's going to need you again. You don't understand that you're not getting it. And I didn't get what he was saying until I got an understanding of it happening. Okay. And the bitch calling me like, yo, I need help. If I need help with some place to live, would you let me place to live, bitch? I wouldn't give you fucking spit if you was burning on anything, bitch. I'm fucking shish kebab, bitch. You couldn't even get you fucking no type of extinguishing from me, nothing. But my son can get what he needs. She kept talking about herself and yo, I need this. Yo, if you could help me with this and help me with that. I'm like, yo, hold on, what about the niggas? You have my son around and all that, bitch. Like, what you talking about? You was hot thing when you was young. I tell you bitches all the time. And where the camera at, God?
Got two of them right there.
Tell you bitches all the time. He's 40. He's still going up. You're 40.
Oh, Lord.
You are cooked, bitch.
What's the name of the dude who passed away?
Kevin Samuels. So and here's the fly shit about that. Those who know Sam Hill know this ain't peace to the God, Kevin Samuels. But those who know Sam Hill know I've been on
talking this shit.
What? Yeah. That's my man. My man knew me before I was fucking with those people. Before I was doing it, but he knew me when I was already doing my thing on the MySpace level.
That was during the what was it? The stank horse period?
Stinking horse. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of shit going on. I was still built. I was getting fucking beat up by police and all that. There was a lot of shit going on at that time, man. You know what I'm saying? And yo, man.
What is it? One of the things you said was inflation and the life. What was it?
Hold on.
I don't know. Those two don't connect.
This is what it is.
Go ahead.
You bitches is getting old.
Oh, Lord.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And, I don't like cat ladies.
Some queens getting old, too. Listen, no bitch. Go ahead.
Bitches get old, queens get old, earths get old. But see, here's the thing. When you are a queen in the earth, when you get old, you're going to always be taken care of. Remember that.
Okay. That's a clarification.
As you bitches age, not the ladies, not the earths, not the queens, not the kind ones. As you bitches age, what you have to understand, for you to always be wanted, for you to always be taken care of, you have to be kind. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Old men in their 40s don't like women their age they didn't grow up with. Straight like that.
I gotta think about that one.
Think about it. What the fuck I'm gonna do with you my age? Hold on, I just met you. Some. You my age, we the same age, whatever, bitch. I just met you. You get that love and respect of a bitch I knew for 20 years?
I might agree with that, but see now for me that's a blanket statement. I don't like dudes that I ain't no longer either. But I guess women, it's a trust factor.
It's a trust factor even with men. You know what I'm saying? Like what your man said, no new friends. Yeah. He's no new friends. That's real shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you gotta. Excuse this go off topic, but this is something I've said before. I don't know if the God heard me say it, and I'm not sure if I said it to you. You got to be evil to be unconditionally loved in this state of the world.
What do you mean by this state of the world?
You got to be evil to be loved, Dre.
No, but what do you mean by this state of the world?
And the way the world is right now, in this stage of the world, evil is in control. And if you be yourself, and if being yourself is not what everybody else is doing, you're going against the grain. Because people want to believe something negative before they believe something positive. They want to hear something wrong. They want to hear the bullshit. They want to hear something about you. I never wanted to be the nigga that was the biggest, baddest nigga in the land. I wanted to always be the nigga that everybody loved. Nah, not Sam Hill. Now that's not him. Nah, he wouldn't do that now. And for a while, it was like that. Until niggas just started getting so dissatisfied with my presence and the fact that they couldn't control it. Yo, it's a lot of stories that's going to get told with these bitch ass niggas that's talking crazy on my name, try to ruin relationships with my son and all that. And listen, you know why we got to talk about it? Because they all crazy now. They all lost. All the niggas that try to ruin my life, all lost their fucking mind right now. They all crazy niggas. Baby mother don't want them. And, you going crazy, and your son going to turn into you.
It's the circle.
Your son going to turn into you. Turn into your father. Listen, I was going to turn into Mo. Listen, I might be Mo right now. I might be Mo right now. But listen, I don't know. Listen, at that age, I didn't got more money. Listen, more money at my age right now. More money. like there, you know what I'm saying? My shit is getting there, you know what I'm saying? But he's already established. Listen, a lot of times people turn into the nigga that they came from, but the whole point is to be better than your parents.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The whole point.
If you bitch and moan about how bad somebody was, and then you repeat the cycle, what improvement have you made? What have you learned from your experience?
Well, I already knew I come from two pieces of shit. Mona and Mo is pieces of shit. Ramona and Mo, I was born from two pieces of shit that came together and congregated. Okay, they made me. Okay, cool. So I had to grow to realize the type of people my parents were and are. You know what I'm saying? And with this being Father's Day weekend coming up, I just had to have, I just wanted to give some clarity on certain things and shit, man, and have an understanding. Everything is different. A lot of things are not the same. You know what I'm saying? And I was one of those dudes who the cycles do keep going because my mother kept me from my father, and my son was kept from me. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of cycles still keep going. The only difference is between me and my father, we could dead it right here. I fought.
Yeah, you were one who tried to be around.
My pops said, "Fuck that. I like the streets." He was the streets.
He left the situation.
What? That nigga was fucking and fighting all day, like the money all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it was all about. He liked to use what he had to get what he want, and he didn't mind giving the money. Me, I'm different. I like to get the money. I feel you should give me the money, bitch. What I'm giving you money for? You ain't my girl. You don't cook my food. You don't wash my socks. You ain't shave my gooch. You ain't clip my toes. You ain't did. Why I got to buy your panties? Why I got to pay your bills? Why I got to buy your son's shoes from that other man? I don't got to do all that.
Just gotta take care of your seat.
Fuck that bitch.
That's all. All right. Well, like I always tell you, two different experiences. Now, I ain't had the best relationship with my father, but with the Lord's sense of humor,
right,
I didn't wind up being his caretaker. Wow. So yeah. So imagine somebody who you don't necessarily like, but you do love them. That would be my situation with my father.
Okay.
Definitely asshole-ish. Definitely old West Indian. Do as I say, Barbados.
Okay.
Do as I say, not as I do. That type of mentality.
Gotcha.
And that's kind of ingrained from you right from birth. So there ain't no other shit you know or don't, whatever.
Right.
So we look at the sky. I say it's blue. You say it's orange.
And that's what the fuck it is because I said it.
Because I said it is.
Right.
He was a businessman, salesman, but he was a better artist than I in his brain.
Oh, okay. In his brain.
Because my father was the type, anything you can do, I do this shit better. So it was that mentality. So we always bumped heads from more or less the time I was born. So the fact that, what was I? Probably like in my 40s, something like that. He got real sick. Probably right after 9/11. So that'd be like, what was that, like 2000?
2001.
Yeah. So he got sick right after that, and I was his caretaker. From then until 2014 when he passed. Wow. So I be telling people, the Lord got a great sense of humor, and I could have gone the route where
and put him in a home.
Oh shit! There was times where I was pushing his wheelchair, and that thought in the back of my brain was, I could let this shit go, and he go wee. But because of my mother's the soul that she gave me, I did in the beginning. I did what I thought I was supposed to do.
Okay.
And though we didn't have the still best communication.
Okay.
You definitely find out. I don't hate this man. I don't like him, but I do love him. So I wound up taking care. So there are different levels and different situations where until you are in that spot, then you realize what you will do. All of us talk lots of shit, but when we are in this situation, we really find out what we gonna do. and what we're not gonna do. And sometimes it surprises even us, even if we know ourselves.
Yeah.
When we're in that spot, sometimes you don't know.
Yeah, because I'm gonna say something personal right now, because I said that I wouldn't go to my mom's funeral if she passed, but I'm saying that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's I don't hate my mother. I don't fuck with that bitch. She's evil, and she's tried to kill me numerous times. And you know, it's what it is. But I can't let nobody do nothing to her. You know what I'm saying? Like I love my dad. I loved my dad, and I told Dad 2002, the first week in December, and I told him, I was like, yo, Pop, man. I was like, yo, why you left, man? I was like, yo, you said you was coming back. You ain't come back. I still have to bump into you in the street, or you know, whenever you remember my birthday, you come through, drop a couple $100. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, man, I ain't love you no more. I said, nigga, when you told me, I said, yo, Dad, can I come live with you because I don't like the way Mom treated me? And you said no because I live with my woman. I don't want to inconvenience you. I said, I ain't want to inconvenience her. I said, I stopped loving you after that. I said, I ain't want your money. I said, I know you keep thousands of dollars in your pocket. I ain't give a fuck about none of that. What I used to do was just walk right by you, because he wouldn't even recognize me sometimes.
Because you were changing.
He wouldn't even recognize me. And then, you know, I walk right by him, and if I wanted some money, I was already hustling out there. I had fucking $800 in my pocket, and my dad don't even know I'm hustling. I'm still like a little kid to him. I'm in my 20s. I'm still like a little kid to him. Like, yo, Dad, yo, pull out money. I already got fucking $800 in my pocket. I was selling drugs all day. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, I had to tell him, I was like, yo, I used to walk right by you. I used to say nothing. Niggas don't even know you, my father. Nobody know you was one of the biggest niggas out here. Nobody know we related.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I wanted it. I didn't want I ain't want nothing from you. Once you turned me away, I ain't fuck no more. And like, he died 2 weeks after. He started crying. Like, after I told him that, yo, he jumped up. He was like, yo, I ruined my fucking life. Started crying. I ruined my fucking. This is one of the biggest niggas in Franklin Avenue, Union Avenue, all that. You know what I'm saying? He lived there. He died there. That's what he wanted. He ain't want me. And that's what I told him. I was like, yo, you ain't want me. Like, yo, how am I supposed to be respect you as that big nigga to me? You was God to me, nigga. And then when I came to you at 12 years old, nigga, I think, now that I'm thinking about it, it's just coming to me. I think that was my main turning point, because my father was my last, like, thing to have in some type of peace when I'm being in the house. Because when I'm in the house, my peace was opening up the Source, video music box, looking at DITC, walk around the hood. That was my peace. Just sitting
comfort zone,
looking at Fat Joe film, all his videos. You know what I'm saying? That was looking at art, looking at people creators create creations. You know what I'm saying? And like, just looking at Fat Joe create videos, looking at Lord Finesse walking around, looking at these people outside one day, and I hear their music the next day. That shit was intriguing me, because it was another world. It wasn't a world where niggas
different world than you were
running
in.
Numbers and sniffing dope and sniffing coke and getting drunk, and there's money everywhere. It's money. I got money all the time. I wasn't one of those little kids that had to hustle young. I knew niggas that had dope spots. I knew niggas that was working for these big niggas, God bless them, that's not living no more. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas that we was little kids. These niggas is 15, 16 running dope spots. I'm still getting money from my father in the street. I didn't have to do that. I'm getting $300. I see my dad $400 like that. I gotta get my friends money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, after a while, I just start looking at this nigga like, I don't want nothing from you, man. I'm gonna get it myself. And I just was like, I loved them so much, man. I used to look at this nigga. This nigga was God to me. This nigga used to come outside and alligators. He used to come outside. Yo, niggas didn't know it was my father. They said, hold on, what you talking about, Mo Miller? Mr. Mo? Are you talking about Mr. Mo with the leather and the matching gaiters? I said, yes. Once you said matching gaiters, I said, yeah. You know,
coordinated.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that, and that's where I like to wear champs and shit like that. But, you know, my brother, he always say, like, well, you got fucking you got like 100 pairs of $300 sneakers, you got levers, you got this and that. Why you dressed like that? It's in your DNA. Your father's from this fucking born in the 30s, and he was a gangster all his fucking life. That shit is in your DNA to have nice things. When he was in his 50s when he was having you, he was wearing alligators when he was having you. So this is naturally in you to want to do shit like that. And it was like, but you didn't want me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't. When I asked you, I said, "Yo, Dad, I need to come live with you. I don't like what she's doing. I don't like it here." He didn't ask why.
He had his own ways of
like to
doing
sniff dope and use your fucking microphone. This is what he had in his pants. This is what my father walked around. This is what we walk around with. He's pulling shit out all the time on bitches. That's what he do all day. This nigga so, yo, I know my father was fucking everything in the hood. I knew all that already. And then when niggas found out that was my father, they started telling me the stories. I'm like, yo, God, I know all the stories.
Don't need to hear them from you.
I know he was fucking all these bitches right now that's about 70, 60, 70 years old. They was all sucking my father's dick. He was giving them money to suck their dick. Jimmy told me, God bless his dad. When my father died, I went to Jimmy's house and sat with Jimmy for like 3 hours.
The dude's name was Jimmy.
Jimmy, that's my father. It was Mo and Jimmy all the time. Jimmy know me from his baby.
Hip hop shit right
there. Mo and
Jimmy.
Jimmy all the time. You know what I'm saying? And my pops died. I went to go see Jimmy, and we sitting there. He was like, "Yo, man, your pops used to be getting off work. He used to be running numbers all day. He used to go get off work. He drop the money off. He got his money. He got mad money. And mother could say to him, "Yeah, look at you about to go get your candy, right? This nigga can't wait to go get his fucking candy." Telling me, sitting there, niggas talking about like, "Yo, my pops got hip some shit." It was some nigga. I don't know who he was. They ain't never tell me. I was like, "Who was the nigga selling that shit? Who was it?" They said, "Man, this nigga should sell my pops some shit." Yo, I'm about to stop crying, man. I gotta stop telling the story. Nigga said, "Yo."
So we moved from it. You let me know.
Nigga said, "Yo, this nigga about to start. This nigga should be giving my pops some dope. This nigga should be shaking like this." And they used to be calling up to the nigga like, "Yo, stop selling him that shit." I'm like, "Yo, so why the fuck y'all niggas ain't never come tell me, man? Why the fuck y'all niggas ain't never come say nothing to me? Why the fuck you think I ain't never let nobody niggas know that was my father? So when niggas got funny, I could get funny."
Keep it
But
separate.
we gonna leave it at that.
Keep it separate. All right, see, we took a twist on the whole Father's Day thing, but
Yeah, I know. Give me now. I'm about to smoke some weed. I gotta smoke some weed. It's
a real. We don't need you burning shit like Canada again. But you know, tend to be one of our normal flow conversations.
This is what happens
every now and then.
Yeah, I know.
And you wanted to talk about Father's Day.
I know, right? Listen, but next week we're gonna talk about my son, though.
All right.
That's the one that like I told 07, I was like, yo, you're gonna play my music, but we gonna play your music.
So wait. What's your connection with 07?
07, that's my,
set that up for when he comes next week.
07 is
he show you next week?
07 is next week.
All right, show you next week. All right, cool.
And I met the God at the Cat Lady spot.
Oh Jesus. All right.
What they call her?
No. Continue with the story.
Okay.
Swerve.
People say she's crazy because she has a few dozen cats.
Lord.
Yo, I met him at the Cat Lady spot, and we just was building. What I learned about the God is that he will walk right up on you and ask you and introduce himself. He's one of those type of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's the 5%, and he introduce and greet, and the aura and the vibe just was great. Okay. We exchanged numbers. I let him hear my music, and he was loving it. I want to say peace to Dan and too, man, his attorney, man. They all show me love, yo. And 07 was just a real good dude. We was at the show Improve. Mm-hmm. We had a ball, man, and like the God is just a genuine person. Like I don't really know a lot of good people like him as soon as, and even the Master Builder. Mm-hmm. I don't even know a lot of good people like that. You know what I'm saying? In 07, we working on.
But the thing is, you may not have known them, but you have been meeting them lately.
I've been meeting them
lately. That's the positive that's coming more towards you. So you got to accept that even more.
I've been meeting them this year, and it's making me going more with the change that's coming up and that's been in there with me, but I've been letting it out more because like I have my shit tucked in, and it's like I don't really trust people, and that's what I told people. I tell everybody, I don't really trust people, man, because once I open up my heart and I love you, because that's what God is supposed to do. People play with me, and I want to show you that there's a wrath of God, and then that happens, then I'm crazy. He can't be trusted. Like the phone calls niggas was getting, you gotta watch niggas, you gotta watch who you have around you, because the fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? No, you ain't gotta do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like you got an issue, we can have a conversation, but friendly conversation. Everybody's not tough. Everybody don't know how to fight, but everybody know how to talk, and you could be respectful.
Yeah, that's the main thing. That was another. Well, I'll lead that into the fact that hopefully down the line, Mr. Was it Deson? What was his name with Buckenstar Wild? DX12.
DX12.
Okay.
Deson.
I'm throwing that in because you sent me a text. That we definitely trying to have him on the show.
You got to bring the God Deson down.
Folks know him from Starbuck Wild, coming with the information. That's not where I know him from. I mean, of course, that's where I know him from.
Right, I'm about to say.
Where I actually know him real life from
the source.
Is when he was at the source writing. And then there was a time period, I don't remember the exact years, but it's probably like early 2000s.
Okay.
Where he took over as editor-in-chief.
And he gave some really great words about it. She said, yo, this is what he said to me. Because he walked up on me, he was like, yo, what's your name again? I said, I'm Sam Hill. He said, you're Sam Hill everybody's talking about. I said, wow. I said, okay. He said, yeah, you be every week with Sunez. I said, okay. I said, people talk? He said, yeah, people talk about that. I said, okay. I said, yo, man, you know Dre? He said, yeah, man. I was like, yo, Dre got a lot of respect for you. He's like, yo, I got a respect. He said, yeah, that's good to hear, man. He said, that's good to hear, because I got a lot of respect for him too, man. He said, yo, let me tell you what about Dre, man. One thing I ain't never had to hear about Dre is him turning in a project late. He said, your shit was always together, Big Dre. He said,
nobody can tell you shit when your shit's on time.
Wow.
Or ahead of time.
This is what he said. We was at the law school, at the show improve. We chilling out with the ladies and the babies, right? Mm-hmm. And he said, yo, Sam, man, one thing about Big Dre, I ain't never had to worry about him turning the project late. He was always on time. I said, well, that's Dre for you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Dre don't fuck around, man. He always there when I need him. That's a fact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I make sure that whoever you speak to at some point, if they say I was an asshole, it's because they were an asshole.
Reason, right?
Other than that, it's respect given from the jump with everybody.
Just don't fuck with me. That's it. Listen, man, I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I love
some kumbaya moment type shit.
Yo, listen, man, I was one of those kids as a little kid. I thought everybody's father was rich. I thought everybody's father gave him shit like mine. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then I realized
some special candy.
I was giving my shit to everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what it is, man. This.
All right. So after we went deep, we need to find another Sam Hill
I'm
joint.
ready for you. I got some shit for you right here. I got
for the peoples.
I was gonna play.
Now I know you ain't got no Brady Bunch, Happy Sunny shit there, but actually you probably do. It's just a Sam Hill version of Happy Sunny shit.
It's gonna be fuck you. You know what I'm saying on there. You know what I mean. So we gonna get into the.
Play that joint. What's the name of the joint?
We're gonna play. It's called X's Up. It's a song I did over. It's an old song I did a long time ago about the Bronx called X's Up. So what I did.
All right, so after X's Up, we're gonna get into a little white on white crime. All right, cool.
I got some shit for you.
Yeah, I know you do.
Oh my god.
All right, so what's the name of the joint again?
This is called X's Up, yo. I'm about to press play on this shit right now. I'm press play now.
Cool.
When you aim at he, I'm not gaming Z. I don't fuck with them agencies. Your address will not be known as 1010 Hazen Street. Occupying vacancies. Revenge is so sweet to me, basically. Niggas speak of all types of gangster shit, but they live make-believe. The faith in me is abundant, so I wait patiently. Sacredly made it so niggas cannot understand my got murder on my mind like I woke up in Afghanistan. Beating like a Bronco, though I'm not Mike Shanahan. And show how advanced I am, breathing through bereavement. Achieving, I enhance the chance. Shocking when I'm out there past the 2-5 in Amsterdam. To see can make the cannon blam. Don't wanna catch a body. Who free in the hoodie. Some half doors that outshine me. I am the almighty. Sustaining through deceit and disparities. Until I was a charity, uneven when in freedom. I dodged bullets narrowly, invisible when down renown. Bitches wanna marry me, the child I was listening to Barry. Beat mixed records for Douglas. Repugnant living, stubborn, getting what I wanted. I was confronted by my cousins who be frontin', but they broke like they father ain't for them. I live marvelous. Bronx niggas throw your exes up in front of any niggas talking shit about the exodus. Some niggas uptown, they don't give a fuck about nothing except cash and bustin'. Crazy guns, Bronx niggas throw your exes up in front of any niggas talking shit about the exodus. They scared to stand next to us. The niggas uptown, they don't give a fuck about nothing.
Yo, undefeated since my inception. Born in perfection, your regression was the cottage cheese. My gorgeous impression, it can give your wife a knowledge seed. And when you see the gods, you will acknowledge me as the one and only king of Bronx rap, ready for verbal combat. No need for a vest, you need answer, Nancy and hard hat. Proceed from your death, cause I am the champion, all out. And a bag of chips with the blackest bitch, you wanna come after this. I'm Sam Hill, the almighty immaculate. Confused trafficking as a masculine endeavor. Niggas be tight like a jacket fit. Gassed off the flatulence forever and the wackest shit. Savages I would imitate. Understood duality, though I was born a renegade. Niggas would never challenge me. My rap style they celebrate and treat when I hesitate. The game has been claimed now by featherweights. Niggas forever hate like I have been right. Friendship that was kindred, I've ended with penis invite. I just like debate with those I dislike and hate me well. And then explore how every hole that tried to break me fail. I never seen a snake prevail to spread dollars. Rapping like you get your word from Bogota. I come in peace like my hot ones, spreading the love.
Niggas throw your exes exes up in front of any niggas talking shit about the exodus. Them niggas uptown, they don't give a fuck about nothing except cash and bustin', crazy guns, wrong niggas. Throw your exes up in front of any niggas talking shit about the exodus. They scared to stand next to us. Them niggas uptown, they don't give a fuck about nothing except cash and bustin', crazy guns. Niggas scheming on your ones, they'll murder you for fun. Wrong niggas, throw your exes up in front of any niggas talking shit about the exodus. Niggas, throw your exes up. Yeah, yeah, bitches, throw your exes up. Yeah, yeah, niggas, throw your exes up. Yeah, yeah, bitches, throw your exes up. Yeah, yeah, niggas, throw your exes up. Bitches, throw your exes up.
All right, we are back. Setting the mellow mood for what we are about to discuss. All right, so I'm gonna give you the intro. White on white crime in America is out of control. If all lives matter, why aren't white people addressing this white on white crime? As I always say and open it before I hand the mic over to Preacher Almighty, I don't like crackers, I like saltines, like buttered Ritz, but we're going to talk about white on white crime.
This suburban nightmare is brought to you by the Fear Devil. This is referenced by the Fear Devil.
That's where you got the info from?
This is where I got
That's where you heard about the story?
It's called the Fear Devil. This was June 13th, 2023.
You can't make this shit up, yo.
Evil walks the earth. Okay. The title of this one is called Young White Male Savagely Scrapes Drunk Girl as Others Laughed and Filmed Her Crying for Him to Stop. This is May 29th, 2023. A Nevada teen is accused of scraping a schoolgirl who was so drunk she was barely conscious, and filmed by onlookers who laughed while she tearfully begged him to stop, according to cops. Now this is crazy. Now hold on. We gotta pause it right there.
Pause.
Hold on. So people stay talking about if black lives really matter, why do y'all do this to each other? You keep your fucking bullshit proximity claims to yourself because people kill each other in proximity.
Who they are around.
Even white people.
Even white people.
And they kill more people than anybody, including themselves.
They actually travel to other places to be around
and kill
people.
everybody over there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And so let's talk about how these people are sitting here watching this lady get scraped. And they laughing, they be like, you're holding that ass. That's funny. Yeah. Continue on.
Go ahead.
His name is Aiden Chichetti, 17, initially denied sexually assaulting the girl in the back of her car, but broke down in tears when confronted with 3 videos later sent to her, according to an arrest report obtained by the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
So that's you. So you incriminated yourself because you got people filming shit.
Well, maybe, who knows what happened. He probably was just a thirsty devil, and he did what he did, being thirsty right there, and the people right there. You know, because nowadays people won't help you; they tape you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
So they got something to show later on.
Yeah, you know, or they because I don't know how that viral things work. Or do people get paid when they go viral? I don't know. But the thing says the videos caught onlookers laughing as the typical white brute performed a sex act on the girl, who could be heard sobbing, no, the arrest report stated. The short clip shows her barely conscious and telling Chichetti, get your ass off me. I mean, I'm improvising.
Yeah,
right
of
here,
course.
you know what I'm saying? But, you know, before seeing the clips.
This isn't verbatim, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm improvising.
Yes.
So before the clips, the girl had no memory of having sex with the scrapist, whom she met at a party bus in Las Vegas. The document said she also told cops she'd been left dizzy and nauseous with blurred vision after the sex terrorist gave her booze and woke up in his kitchen wrapped in a towel.
Oh, so it was booze. He ain't slipped nothing in. It was just straight up booze.
With his pants and towel wrapped around her pants and underwear missing. It said, hold on. It said, woke up in his kitchen wrapped in a towel with her pants and underwear. Wow. He later messaged on social media and referred to them as having segs, and which she initially dismissed as a joke. Oh, okay. Listen. This is
too much.
This is insanity here. So what I'm saying is this here, right? This has happened numerous of times before that we've heard on the news where people have done this, and these people has gotten basically no time at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got good lawyers, got good so-called families, so they're able to get away from it.
What situation that people is a part of, you have to have an understanding. This is a world that's based on lies and secrecy. You know what I'm saying? And most of the people that's doing what they do with what they have, they're in situations to where is that they can, in a large free world, in the universal atmosphere that we're in, they have to have secret situations so they could get over because of situations that's naturally for us. They have to have secret situations. So there's people that will have this money and be a part of these affiliations to where if you go to court, is to get a fucking house arrest after they caught a body. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we've seen the situations before where dudes, the homeboy was knocking the girl off behind the garbage, the dumpster. People caught him when she passed out. And how much time did he do? How much time were they doing? You know what I'm saying? So 5 teens walked Central Park, minding their business, and didn't do nothing. And these men got 20 years apiece and didn't do anything. And the only reason why they got exonerated is because the dude in jail felt bad.
And though exonerated, you still got people who refer to them as guilty.
Right.
So it's like
niggas. That's what. Listen, nobody like niggas. Listen, nobody like niggas. Niggas don't like me. Yo, Dre, we talk to you about some shit off the air, God. Like, niggas don't like niggas, man. They don't like the original man. The original man could go anywhere. He mind his business. Yo, I'm telling you, I take the trains, I take lifts, I take all type of shit. I be in cabs, whatever shit like that. Yo, I don't bother nobody. I don't say nothing to nobody.
You trying to get to wherever you got to go free and easy and get back.
It's a free open seat right here, right next to me. I'm not saying you can't see through me. I'll move my shit so you can see. I don't want no problems with you. I don't even holler at women. I don't say nothing. I don't even say hi. I may speak my little Boricua to the little Latinas. I'll be like, oh, mommy. Is
such a language as Boricua? All right, go ahead.
I talk my shit. And then, whatever. But it'd be a whole full open seat right there. And they'll go over there.
Oh, of course.
I see that happens all the time. Nobody like niggas. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we need to have a show about separation because I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
All right. So that's like heading towards our time.
Yo, it's been an honor, man.
Tell them where they can check us.
Yo.
Well, tell them where they can check you.
Well, they can check me at Instagram, or on social media. It's all Mo Miller. Mo Miller Presents on Twitter, Mo Miller 96.
Mo Miller.
It's Mo Miller Presents everywhere. Instagram is Mo Miller Presents 7.
We are getting up our Pariah Instagram page.
Yo, listen, I've been slipping. I almost forgot the.
doing that.
I almost forgot the white on white crime.
Because he was getting shit together.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta stop smoking weed. It's definitely I gotta stop smoking weed. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you stopped smoking.
I thought I did too.
Then wait. We got that. We up on this thing because you just blew yourself up.
Well, I did. Listen, and it's a situation where I'm just gonna have to because I gotta get right. There's some shows coming up this summer.
Okay.
I'm getting back active. I'm doing. I haven't gone running in a few weeks, so I gotta focus on that.
Every Tuesday.
But like I was about to say, y'all,
6 o'clock.
Every Tuesday at 6 o'clock. We may be a little late sometimes.
Gotta make sure Sam don't smoke the weed at least a couple hours beforehand.
Listen, I'm gonna bring smoothies, man. I'm gonna bring my little bullet and all that. Make smoothies for everybody here. The master builders. We gonna just be chilling out. This we're gonna get high off fruits and veggies. That's what we gonna do. We gonna live a peaceful life.
Little weed sprinkled on top of the fruits and veggies.
Righteous. You know what I'm saying? Be peaceful. And I just want to say, Sarah Brutus. Do not call my phone in the morning and talk about do I love you, bitch. I don't love you.
You sandwich.
Yo, listen, this is sandwich time, okay? Let me tell you something before we get up out of here, yo. Okay? Listen, bitch. Listen, you ain't send me that fucking money. You know you want to cash app. You want to cash app.
Pariah Radio.
Let me tell you something. Next Tuesday,
S.STREET
bitch.
Media.
Next Tuesday, bitch.
6 o'clock.
Peace.
Peace.